Hello everyone. It's your old friends at Monday Madness, and welcome to the latest edition of SierraQuest. Oh, it's exciting stuff here, lads, because we're following up on the heights of Manhunter San Francisco with another one and done playthrough. Yes, this one I actually did myself, because not only did I have COVID over New Year's, I decided to make it myself more miserable and play Sierra games.
It was kind of like a way of flushing the virus out. The virus is in your body going, here, fuck this. This isn't worth it.
I think it served as a natural antibody, just a case of it's like adding in a bigger illness on top of the small illness you had. It's like, you had the common cold. Here, I'll give you herpes. That'll fix it. This one we have actually played ourselves. Well, I say ourselves. Neil's going to watch this clearly for the first time because you've never heard of SpaceQuest 3 before. Am I right in saying, Neil?
The Pirates of Pestilon. No, I have not heard of it.
Why? How specific? It's almost like that's the name. But yes, no, we are going to be playing this. So this is again a very quick playthrough, thank fuck, which has been kind of a reoccurring theme of the last few Sierra entries. So Neil, are you ready to see the latest adventures of Space Janitor Roger Wilco?
Are we ever ready?
Well, I mean, it's more so with the intro, Neil. I don't really get
ready. I'll ever be. I'm 3 beers in, and fuck it. I've got 2 more.
Okay. Well, that's ready enough for me. It's SpaceQuest 3, so that's clearly how the pattern works. So, so on that, then I shall press play on 3, 2, 1, play. There is a surprising amount of production in this game, by the way. Look at that! Halo lighting,
ripping text,
and blood dripping from the text. This truly is the age of 1989. And here's the 2 lads getting themselves over this entire game. Look like the fucking Legion of Doom.
No, a really bad version of the Legion.
So
Legion of Doom were awesome. Do not disparage their name.
Okay, demolition then. Gotcha.
Indeterminate amount of time.
Previously on SpaceQuest, nothing happened. So yes, Roger Wilco is basically drifting in space, stone asleep. We don't know how much time has passed in the second game because it's not in the continuity. It doesn't matter. And now a flyby, because every sci-fi game has to have a flyby.
It's like by law, I think it's it's like a law somewhere.
You can barely see the strings. Again, this is a relatively cinematic intro for a game that's perhaps one of the worst plots I've ever seen. This game for me is infamously bad in terms of the plot.
Yeah, and it's up against some serious fucking competition there because they're all terrible.
Yeah,
watched.
But the thing is, this is so well made. It's oh my god, this could have been such a good game if you just took it fucking seriously. But you didn't, did you? You fucked it. Again, of course, I am saying that after playing the game and thinking that is actually. Do you know? Actually, I'd rather have the COVID now. Yeah, no, I'll just get sicker. Thanks. Yeah, that'll do. A robot-commanded garbage freighter. So that's where the pod has been. Again, this could have been 1,000 years since the last game, and now the robots have taken over space. But we don't know. We may never know. All we know is that we are garbage. And there's apparently how we look like. Revive mode. Wake up, Roger Wilco. It's time to play the game. Do you like his immaculately brushed hair?
Yeah, suspended animation was good to his hair, yeah.
Yeah. Eyelids, not so much.
It's his eyes green.
Where am I?
What you heard there was some voice acting.
Voice?
Yes. An actual voice clip. In 1989, that's groundbreaking. Granted, that's probably the only space they had on the floppy disk for that, but you know, points for effort. And there he is, still in his space janitor uniform, just as God intended. So much so that he blends into the floor. Surely at some point they learned that like this shit just doesn't work. That does actually help to like, you know, color the character or even just give him an outline. But no, alas.
No.
So as you can see, the score is up in the 700. So as we know from the previous games, it's going to be a very long playthrough. Because, I mean, how are we going to get to 700 points? Like, you know. There's an Acme rocket. So apparently the corpse of Wile E. Coyote is quick behind.
And a fucking toy bomber there.
Yep. So I don't know if this is going to come across there, Neil, but this is a comedy game.
Well, it does have a crashed Star Wars fucking thing there, and then the flying saucer, the Acme rocket.
They seem to have a Gundam in the background as well, going by the green arm. But yes, no, this is apparently a comedy game, Neil. All right, I just want to put that out there straight away before we start getting stuck into the plot here. Okay, it's comedy. This is meant to be funny. Right, good.
Although it is actually one of the lighter installments. Like, I mean, there's still plenty of like horrendous deaths. But
oh yes, the deaths are certainly there. In fairness, the previous Space Quest game was us trying to deal with a literal clone army of insurance salesmen. So, I mean, I don't know if you can really recover from that level of hilarity, but here we are. It's also the kind of point where like they're actually taking the piss out of their own scoring system, because like in this game you have like the score is 738. In Legislative Larry, it's 4,000. So it's like. And everything is like in like tens and hundreds at that point. So it's a case of like, oh yeah, or they might have a case where like you just gain 1,000 by doing something perfectly right.
Yeah, it's weird. I think this. I'm sure if it was this game, it had like a really weird scoring system where like there were just the points were arbitrarily given out. Like there's a couple of ways of killing the final boss, and one for some weird reason just gives you less than the other. I
think so, yeah. I don't think it's this game. I think it could be Legislative Larry you're thinking of, because like I said, there's like 4,000 points to be had. So, oh, it's a battle bot. What's it called? Poptimus Rhyme. So yes, I'm having a quick gander through the junkyard to see what's here, and how convenient. Seems to be a warp-capable ship, surrounded by giant Lego. So that's nice. So now we have a means to get off this junk pile.
Aluminium mallard.
Or as we're going to call it, tin duck. Change approved. And now it was one of the most exciting parts of my test run, trying to find the hatch on this fucking shuttle. Where is it? Nobody knows, because you can't see it from there. So now it's about... Oh, I fell. Twisted Jackal Remnants of Over. He had a good end. Rest in peace, big buddy. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. So Neil, out of all the franchises we've seen on Sierra so far, where would you rate this Space Quest series? Is it top tier, bottom tier? What do you think?
It's fucking bottom tier. Yeah, it's heavy on the Star Wars reference though. Like,
yeah, it's heavy more Star Wars than Star Trek. If you wanted to have the comparison. Although actually, it kind of blends into a bit of Galactica in this game. Funny enough, but I don't think by design. I think it's by accident because the writers are hacks. Oh, look, we're in the trash pile. I can see our faces now cross. It's like, don't know what we're doing here. So you'll be shocked to hear this is in fact progress, even though, there's no indication to say why. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's a trash compactor. I'm dead. Not a pretty sight.
Shredded like an Iran-Contra document. Ooh, topical political fucking
satire.
thing there. Ooh.
Satire.
Ooh, fucking shots fired. Yeah.
Shots fired for a political discourse 30 years ago. He should have just kept it as shredded like a important diplomatic situation here.
Wait a minute,
Report.
this was 1989. What was Iran-Contra?
Oh god, it's made you fucking it's made you research. This is a bad sign.
Yeah, geez, actually Iran-Contra was 85 to 87. So yeah, holy shit. It was only 2 or 3 years after this game was made.
There you go. Sierra with their finger on the pulse as ever. They are literally the spear tip of topical satire as we speak. I want to hear now their thoughts on the Gulf War. I imagine it's cutting and as vibrant as ever. So yes, this is progress. Shocking enough, you just have to try and stand up and leave. There you go.
Before being fed into the shredder, yeah?
Apparently, yeah, but going to the shredder is tactically the bad call. I don't know, to be honest. And yes, instead of going, so obviously the rail's only left and right. If you go up and down, you die. Because you fell off the rail. So look at him now, proudly striding up a 1 pixel path. Nothing can stop him now. He's on the vector, lads. He's got it. Strutting the stuff on the catwalk. On the catwalk. On the catwalk, yeah. So, what have we got here? So that machine is basically a pickup machine. So we can pick something up and drop it somewhere if we want to. So one of the little kind of plot spackles we would see about the ship is that it's missing. It's basically its warp drive. So it's a matter of us trying to find one, this junkyard, and then collecting it.
Another nod to Star Wars there with the Millennium Falcon always needing engine repairs.
Yes, exactly. So this is the case where like it is like one of those fucking like those claw machines where you have to go like, can you guess it right? And can you pick it up? No, because you're shooting blind. So that little blue kind of like diamond looking thing is our warp device. Now we can actually see what that is if we looked at it. But I just didn't in this part of the playthrough. Yes, there you go. Warp motivator.
Doesn't drive, it motivates.
Yeah. Come on, warp. No. Come on. Please. Okay. Have you ever felt motivated to warp, Neil?
I don't know.
Can you talk about it? Are you allowed to talk about it? Is that legally binding or anything like that?
Not right now. I'm not. I don't think so.
Oh, okay, right, that's right. I mean, like it does sound like a good topic of conversation, and I'm only saying that because we will need topics of conversation in this playthrough. There is some, if you pardon the pun, some serious dead space in this playthrough.
Jesus Christ.
Again, it wouldn't be a Sierra game if there wasn't. It was like,
Yeah, they do seem to love their. Oh, you'll be doing fuck all right now for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah. Not even that, though. The case like, well, we've got nothing for this playthrough. Let's pad. And boy, do they pad in this game. See, I got that wrong. Blum, blum, blum.
He's fucked it. He's fucked it.
Yeah. Dropped it. Absolutely handled it. And that means then we have to watch this thing go all the way back up. Just so that we can drop it again to pick it back up again. So bear in mind, like, if I had not got the warp motivator on the first go, yes, I would have to keep doing this until I got it right.
Can you not look down on the chair? Or it's enough command for looking down.
Nope, not an option.
Fuck.
The idea with the little like, kind of tour I did of the junkyard is to tell you where each kind of area is. So when you go up around in the grabber, you know exactly which one you are. So if you're on the far end, you're at one square, and if you're at the other one, you're the one adjacent to it.
All right.
So that's the idea. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a good puzzle because I don't want to give them that credit. Like, aha,
Yeah, got it.
we did it. So now our ship is motivated to move because clearly that's the problem here.
Lack of motivation.
Yeah. Fucking man, honestly, all allied ships are the same way. Just cannot get them to work because they're just not in the mood.
Fucking ship millennials.
Millennial Falcons.
Just got it. Yeah, I should have called it the Millennial Falcon. Doesn't want to fucking move. Just wants to smoke drugs all the time.
I mean, who doesn't really nowadays? Cost of living is so high, lads. Did you get it? High? Thanks, Neil.
I felt that was the motivational sound needed for that joke to truly land.
I was thinking more of like a wah. It's like a wah. So, this is me. Don't mind me. I'm just triggering the death here. Oh, robot. Woo, 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 woo. And I fell over. Don't need to look for the death there. If I had waited a second there, that robot zapped me into oblivion.
Oh yeah, because you're told they have no regard for organics.
Indeed.
So what that means is they will kill you on sight.
They will kill you on sight.